Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, middleweight, undisputed, two-time gold medalist, three-division world champion, the fastest to do it in the history of the sport of boxing, man or woman, Claressa T-Rex Shields, calls out Laila Ali, former boxing undefeated legend, former champion in women's boxing, the daughter of the late great legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, Laila Ali. She calls her out. We know that they've been going back and forth via Sway in the Morning, Breakfast Club, and Ak and Barak show, right? They've been going back and forth. This actually started on the Ak and Barak show, and it trickled down to the Breakfast Club and Sway in the Morning. So with that said, you know, Claressa Shields is now to the point where she says, listen, let's stop all the talking. Let's make it happen. She's reached out. She's saying if 5 million gets it done, and still, meaning that get the 5 million, get the bag, and it's still going, and she's still going to be the champion, right? Because that's what's said after you win when you're a champion, and still, right? So she said that she's going to dominate and whoop Laila Ali, point blank and period. So, you know, Laila Ali said that she was in shape. She said she still have a six-pack right now. She's just not in boxing shape. She's 42 years of age. She said, but if she's going to go into the vault, she said, because what it's going to take for her to do is to, you know, hibernate herself from her family, you know, go into complete, you know, seclusion in order to get in shape for boxing. And she said, if I'm going to do that, it's going to have to be well worth it. So she said that she wants $5 million, right? And so, you know, today's time, with the money the boxers make and with the money that this fight can generate, I don't see that being hard to come up with. Especially if you get a guy, see, Claressa Shields on a fight-by-fight basis. With Al Heyman is always going to be her advisor, but she fights on numerous of different platforms. Eddie Hearn, MATCHROOM CEO and promoter, could possibly get this done. We know Eddie Hearn is willing to throw around money to place fights on DAZN to showcase that platform. So I'm all but certain that Eddie Hearn will be willing to give Laila Ali $5 million to showcase the biggest fight in women's boxing history, bar none, hands down, against Claressa Shields. And hey, $10 million to get this fight done. $5 million to Claressa, $5 million to Laila, right? He paid $7 million to Mikey Garcia, 4-division Mexican superstar boxer, alone to face Jesse Vargas. And no disrespect to Jesse Vargas, but Jesse Vargas is not a high-profile fighter for a one-fight deal. So you add $3 million more to that, $7 million that he's giving Mikey Garcia, $3 million more, make it an even 10. You split it 50-50, 5 for Claressa, 5 for Laila, and you have the biggest fight in women's boxing history showcased on DAZN on your platform, and every single eye in the boxing world, in the combat sports world, will be glued to DAZN for that fight. I'll say it again. Every single eye, every single boxing mind, every single boxing fan, every single casual fan will be glued to that fight. That would be the big splash that DAZN and Eddie Hearn would need to get their platform over the hump. You best believe this fight will do all types of record numbers. Now, it's not pay-per-view, obviously, because it'll be on DAZN, but it'll be the biggest fight in the history of DAZN, and that's including Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz. Bet that. With the build-up for this fight, and it will only take Eddie Hearn and DAZN $10 million to get it done. You're spending $7 million for Mikey Garcia alone, and you give Jesse Vargas what, $1 million, $1.5 million, maybe even $2 million, right? And that's not a high-profile fight. That's not going to bring the attraction and the casuals and all the eyes to the sport, to that one fight. But this fight will. Eddie Hearn would be the man to get this done. Eddie Hearn, he could even extend the offer to Laila Ali. I'm sure he would. He would make the offer, the pot, even bigger for Laila Ali. Imagine. And to my knowledge, there hasn't been a woman boxer who has had $1 million purse, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, somebody could correct me. But this would be the highest lucrative women's boxing match in the history of the sport. Highest grossing combat match for any women's combat sports overall. That include the UFC, that include boxing, anything. This would be the absolute granddaddy of them all. Make it happen. I think that Laila Ali will have to get in shape and have a tune-up fight. But a high, not too high class of a tune-up fight, but somebody that's going to give us some serious feedback, just to get her feet wet and get acclimated back into taking punches and giving punches and being in the boxing ring, and her win and her lungs and things of that nature, right? So I would like to see her, get in boxing shape and have a tune-up fight and then have a quick turnaround, right? Laila Ali is always in shape. She takes her health serious. So she's always in shape, so she don't have to get in shape. But the problem is, like she stated, she's not in boxing shape, so she have to get in boxing shape, right? Like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is not in boxing shape, right? But Floyd Mayweather is always in shape. So with that said, Laila Ali can make this happen, even at the age of 42. That's the same age Floyd Mayweather is in, right? I want to see this happen, and I believe it can happen. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.